For lunch today, I'm having turkey and cheese, build your own sandwich bun kind of things. But it's gonna be really yummy. For the month of October, this planner that I have has like a moon theme, and to fill in a couple of these empty pages, I am going to use these space stickers from Chrissy Ann Designs. I have like a monthly sticker subscription, and it comes with so many cute stickers. So I'm gonna use these and make a fun, colorful space theme that matches with the moon phases theme for this month in my planner. Then my dad and I went and got some Devani's for dinner before we went to Target and picked up a drive-up order that we had ready. And then the next day, I just had my breakfast and I worked on the color palette for my October Moments bullet journal spread. And I love the fun, bright colors that each square is gonna be. Then I had a couple little muffins in the morning before I had my leftover pasta for lunch, and it was super yummy, and I love how the flavors just get enhanced after they've been sitting. And then I continued to work on my daily boxes for the October Moment spread. I printed out those letters just because I think they look a lot more clean than it would be if I tried to make them on my own. I added all the fun number stickers and then the other stickers on top to really make it that space theme. Then I made some mac and cheese and chicken nuggets for lunch the next day, and I had some peanut butter pretzels in the afternoon for a snack before we eventually watched Chicago Med Fire. And then the next morning, I did some coloring of my newish colored pencils that I have. I've been really slow to start coloring in the color chart, but it was fun to kind of play around with like a time lapse, and like now this is the real time how slow it actually takes me to color each and every little part. But it doesn't feel really that slow when you're doing it, and it's a lot of fun to gradually see the increases in how much pigment and pressure you put and how the color can change as you increase your pressure within each little quarter of the circle. So it's definitely been fun to see how each one turn out and how the color charts slowly but surely getting filled in, and how the colors go up horizontally in color rather than across vertically. I feel like that's different than how a lot of like the color charts and stuff that I've seen people have, but I really like it. Then I did some laundry and I made tater tots and had some leftover sloppy joes for lunch. That's like a weekly go-to that my family and I have, but it's so yummy and so nice to have as an easy leftover lunch for a day or two. And it's easy to put in some fresh tater tots and have like that nice warm crispy crunch along with the meal, and obviously to then also add in some healthier foods like peas or carrots or even just like a mix of vegetables. But I don't know, it still is fun and nice to eat no matter what. I was just getting all that ready, putting it in the microwave, and kind of starting to think about how I wanted to go about my afternoon and what crochet project I'll work on. I think that day I worked on my yellow gradient block stitch vest pullover kind of thing for the summer, and then the next morning I wanted to just show you a little bit of those fun pink clouds. Right now I am just working on a little pumpkin drawing that my brother wanted me to make for a part of his social media post, saying that his business is going to be open later on Halloween, and this is the pumpkin base that I made, so then he can put the text and stuff on top for his business. And I think I really liked how it turned out. I'm normally not like a huge pumpkin person to like really be able to draw it, but I looked at an image online and I think it actually worked out pretty well considering. Now I'm just having a chicken and cheese roll up for lunch. I had a chill afternoon and we went and had Chipotle for dinner, and we saw a really pretty sunset before we went home and watched House Hoarder Flippers to end off our night. The next morning I just got ready and my mom and I decided to go to the grand opening for Duluth Trading that just opened up recently.
I guess we do have pizza, don't we?
Pretty close to our house. And I was kind of just going along with it, seeing what they have. I got a little bit, but I was more excited about the free sticker that I got so I could eventually make a junk journal spread. And then we went to my uncle's for his birthday. He had a party for friends and family, and then we just went home, and the clouds were cool, so I thought I'd show you. And we stopped and went through the McDonald's drive-thru, and I wasn't super hungry, so I just got a little Happy Meal. And then the next day my mom and I went and got some lunch for my grandparents, and we got some Culvers for ourselves before we went and spent the afternoon with them, visiting, seeing how everything's going, before we got Taco Bell to end off the week.